Okay, so this video is going to be for the Honda OEM Door Sill protection film. It's a set of 4 of these vinyl stick-on things, and it goes on the door sill to protect from the scratches from your shoes and boots, things like that. It's a set of 4. I haven't seen a video on YouTube yet of somebody putting them on the Ridgeline, so I wanted to show what that looks like. I have the Radiant Red Metallic, and this black is going to look great on this black edition Ridgeline. So hope you enjoy. So here's what they look like. They're pretty cool. They are very thick plastic adhesive. Feel pretty good and solid. And whenever we open the door, basically what they're going to do is go on the sill right here. This beautiful piece of metal, I guess, is what usually will get rubbed, especially in this corner. And the way they're designed is they go on here, but they actually fold down around the corner just a little bit. That's what makes me nervous, is this plastic folding and not lifting back up. We'll see how that goes. The instructions, I think they tell you to line it up with a certain line somewhere that's in here. We'll see how that works. I'm going to set this on a tripod. We'll try, this is the driver's side rear door first. By the way, this truck is only has 100 miles on it. It's been sitting in my garage for 3 weeks while I'm prepping for all these videos. I've a lot of accessories that I want to install, so we'll see how it goes. All right, first thing we're going to do is wipe this down. This is just a little alcohol or something on a microfiber cloth. Beautiful paint. Okay, here we go. Everything we're going to need for the back left door. So the instructions show piece of masking tape 2.5 inches from this line this way to this side of the tape. 2.5 inches. The funny thing is, they expect you to measure 2.5 inches, which is up in the air. So this almost have to eyeball this, really. You want this. There's a little gap at the top edge before the rubber. And they don't show this template in detail, but I'm assuming these V grooves right here would be this fold. So if you lay the V groove right there, that's how much would fold under, and that leaves a little gap up here. Your foot's not going to get back in there, or your shoe. What matters is this front edge. 2.5 inches back. I think I'm just going to eyeball these for the distance and center it between the radius here and here, so that it's laying on a flat surface. So the next thing is I have to Google. I did not get the 3M protective tape application solution spray, but I thought I read online that is just 50-50 alcohol and water. I will find out, and if so, that's what I have in this bottle, wherever it is, and then we'll get started. Okay, here we go. Wish me luck. I'm going to use the eyeball method. I'm going to put it on dry. I might regret this because these were not cheap. I have no idea how this is going to go. I got to figure out what I'm going to eyeball it with here. So I think I get to the other side. I have to think about this. Your foot's going to be hitting. I think the feet are going to hit way up here too. That's what's kind of strange. Like, you're not going to rub back here with your shoes. It's going to be more right in here. So I'm actually thinking, they said 2.5 inches back from the line. then, you know, I just think that's a little bit further back than it should be. I'm going to go here. I know what I'll do. I'll line up with the first gap right here. Yeah, basically the edge of the decal with the first gap. And then I think I'm going to leave the V notch right at the top of the fold. Hopefully I have that in the right spot right there. That's kind of where I want it. Well, I hope this works. All right, YouTube, you're about to watch me either screw this up or get it right. I'm not sure which. Okay, so I already screwed up. Now I don't have my reference point for the fold or the line. That's why they say to do it that way. So, you know what I could do? I'll fold the top down. That's what we do. All right, let's fold the top of the paper down instead of the end. And once we have a top edge stuck down, it's not going to slide around on us. Oh, that's so much better. Line this up right here, somewhere there, somewhere there, somewhere there. Okay, here we go. All right. You're about to see how good this black looks on this radiant red metallic 2 paint, which was the color I chose. Okay, I hope this is going to work. I do have a heat gun in case I need to heat it up to go down over the fold. Okay, it's actually sticking. I'm quite happy with that. Okay. Don't think you need this. Microfiber towel's fine. But I'll use it just so that I can make the engineers at Honda happy. Some engineers said this is what they have to use. So there. To that engineer, look how this works. Oh, it's so nice with this. Okay, now back to this. I feel with my fingertips all of this. I'm pushing very firmly. Okay, I did not use the solution method, and I bet you that's down very well. So there it is. I think that's pretty sharp. Really looks good against the red. I love it. Thumbs up, Honda. Okay, first thing we do, we clean. Spray it on the rag. This truck only has 100 miles. It's already filthy somehow. Okay, make sure you clean this front edge too, because it is going to wrap down around that front edge. Okay, and you want to dry. I'm noticing the paint job on here is not as nice as the backside, which is kind of interesting. Honda, wonder why that would be. Kind of strange. Okay, so this one says front left. So, kind of like the back, I want to position it and figure out where I'm going to put it first. And again, your feet are coming in on an angle. I don't think you need to go beyond this. Probably won't ever hit here, so really anywhere on this flat part's fine. I need a reference point. I can already see there's no reference point here like the back door had for this direction. So I think I may actually use a piece of masking tape and use this line up here and come down. Maybe the width of the masking tape is where it starts. Yeah, let's do that. This is 1-inch masking tape, and I'm just going to start right here. Now that may not look lined up from the camera's angle, but from where I am straight on, it's lined up with this line right here. And if I were to use the edge of the template against that, that puts the decal on a flat surface. Well, I'd almost rather it be over more. Yeah, I kind of want it to go a little more. So let's see. This is where I wish I had a slightly wider piece of tape. Yeah, so, okay, let's just do this again here. And again, I'm lining it up with the, there's so many different angles on this truck. This rocker panel bows into the middle for aerodynamics. So it looks like everything's crooked and everything, but it's hard to really get a straight line. What is 90 degrees to the vehicle? Really hard to do that with this line down here is so crooked, but it's because of, again, it goes towards the middle of the vehicle. I think it's for aerodynamics, but I might just stick with this because the radius starts right here of this. And I don't want this on the radius because it may deform the plastic. So ideally it starts here, which means the template would be a pinky. This is so scientific. 1 pinky width away from the tape. If the tape is lined up with this at 90, okay, that's how I'm going to do this. Okay. Don't go by what I go. Just do your own thing. Follow the instructions. Take a tape measure. Get satellite coordinates, whatever you want to do. I don't care. I just wanted you to see how this looks. So, okay, here we go. I'm going to do the dry method like I did the back door. It worked pretty well. I was the kid that had my stickers on my toys perfectly, by the way. I don't know if that's how you were, but when I see parents with their kids putting their stickers on backwards, crooked, upside down, places that don't exist, I cringe. It's chaos. I can't handle that. And I mean, even as a child, I was the one made sure my stickers were on correctly. Yeah, okay, that's what I'll do. So when I get to the other side, that's how I'm going to do it. I'm lining up that V. But I'm also looking at the gap up here to make sure it's consistent all the way down. I think we're good there. Let's stick the middle first. Yeah, I think we're going to be good. I hope so. Yeah, it's not bad. Again, it could be a curve in this. I'm not sure yet. Just to be safe, you should start in the middle and work your way out. Because you can push everything out to the end. Not bad. If you look at where the line is, I don't know if it's the same as the back door, but chance of somebody noticing from front to back is pretty slim. With my thumb, I'm going to wrap it around that corner, go back and forth several times. I can take the tape out of here. And I'll fold this down with my thumb as I go. Not folding it too fast because I don't want a bubble under there. Now, without looking in the back, I already feel like this is further out than the back, but I could be wrong. Firm pressure too, very hard. Make sure that's in there very good. The garage temperature is about 64, 65. Maybe even slightly warmer, I'm not sure. Don't do this in the cold. Make sure the vehicle's not cold. Okay, there it is. Driver's side front is finished. I will open the back door and see if my gap right here is the same. Looks a little bigger. Might be a shadow. Actually, where this line is on the back is identical. The panel must be thicker in the back. Okay, here we go. We're going to do this back right side now, just like we did the front. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is clean. And I'm already noticing the paint back here is like the driver's side and the front. The passenger side or driver's side rear definitely had a better paint job. Not very consistent. I know it's just a door jamb or door sill, but still, it's something I notice. Okay, so here we go. We don't use tape here. So for this, we're lining this up with this right here. Right there. So same thing we did on the other side. I'm going to peel it back. I don't know what that is. Okay, that's lined up about there. Yep, we're lined up with this. Our gap is consistent right there, so you can still move it just a little until you start laying it. And that's that. Just like that. Now it can't move. We pull this back. See, like anything, you get confidence, you get a little faster, you get cocky, and you screw up. But hopefully I don't screw up. But that looks good so far. And the line is right about it. It looks like it's exactly like it was on the driver's side. And again, I'm going to run my thumb down over the edge as I go back and forth to push that flap down just little by little, gently folding it down back and forth. Until the whole thing is down, no air bubbles, and that's how it should look. And that looks great. I'm pushing very firm so that that adhesive really pushes on. Oh, that looks good. Again, these black and silver trim pieces look so good with this red. But the paint is not real shiny. You can't even hear it. It's rough. Kind of disappointed. And I'll see how much smoother it is here. Can't hear it. But over here, now on to the front. Okay, that was close. I actually lifted it back up and put it back down because it was crooked. I think I got it right this time. It's hard to really get it in and out exactly where you want it because the lights on the ceiling cast this shadow in a different location from where it was parked the other way. Best way to do is line up this edge, this little line where the texture starts with where the top of this radius is. I mean, you're splitting hairs at this point, but anyway, there it is. All 4 are done. I'll press this in, and that is it. And I'm happy. I like how they look. That's a wrap.